Hey, what's up and hello? Can you hear me? Hello, Shayla. I'm not going to go into my intro. Well, I guess I should, huh, to be professional. So, hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole giving you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. We have a lot to talk about tonight. I swear, I said, oh, this is going to be a chill night. I'm about to eat my fried cabbage. I'm about to chill. Nah, ain't chilling tonight. When I tell you, this is crazy. Now, I'm going to give some time so people can get in here. Hey, Shayla. Hey, Nene. Hey, Vanessa. Gonna take a minute for people to get in here. I don't know if you guys got the notification or you guys were just prepared to come in. But yeah, we're going to talk. I have the court documents. It's 35 pages. No way in hell I'm going to be able to do all of that. But I am going to try to highlight certain things on there. I'm going to read certain things. If I sound like I'm 3 years old when I'm reading, forgive me in advance because, of course, there are certain words that I cannot say live. So I'm going to have to try to edit at the top of my head when I do read certain things. Hey, May. Hey. Yeah, it's a lot. Hey, Mimi. Oh, I hope you feel better. It is a lot. So, child, is this a surviving Diddy? Is it? I mean, at this point, it may be. And interesting enough, his first baby mama, Misa, remember when Justin allegedly got a DUI a couple of months ago? Y'all remember that? And excuse me, I have like some popcorn here and some tea because I got to eat something, y'all. But do y'all remember when he had a DUI and Misa like went off? She didn't say no names, or we kind of assumed who she was talking about. I think at this point, this may be a situation where unless he can get this under control, it may be a lot of people coming out. All right. A lot. So let me just get into this and just start reading some of this stuff. All right. So as we know, Sean Combs, producer, music mogul, blah, 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 blah. We already know who he is. Pretty much Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, is accusing Mr. Combs of R and repeated physical A over about a decade. Okay. Hey, Tashonda. In the suit filed in the federal district court in Manhattan, Cassie, who has been Mr. Combs' romantic partner, longtime romantic partner, says that not long after she met him in 2005, when she was 19, he began a pattern of control and you guys are going to have to just figure it out. I don't know if I could say it. That included plying her with drugs. I hope I could say that. Physically attacking her, forcing her to have freaky tales with a succession of male workers, if you know what I mean, while he filmed the encounters. Let me repeat that again. Forcing her to have freaky tales with a succession of male workers. Think about it, male workers, if y'all go street workers, if you know what I mean, while he filmed the encounters. In 2018, the suit says near the end of their relationship, Mr. Combs forced his way into her home and SA'd her or heard. Okay. Now, she says after years in silence and darkness, in a statement, she says she is finally ready to tell her story and speak up on behalf of herself and for the benefit of other women who have faced this type of abuse in a relationship. Exactly. You already know what I mean by that, Shayla. So, and I'm sure you guys can figure it out if you guys have already read some of the articles. In response, Mr. Combs' lawyer, Ben Brofman, said Mr. Combs denies these offensive and outrageous allegations, For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which pretty much he's claiming that she was trying to blackmail him and he denied it. So he's saying this is revenge. This is revenge. Hey, Nivea. So with that, but here's the thing. So Ms. Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. That's what his representative is saying, okay? Douglas Wingdor, a lawyer for Ms. Ventura, said the parties had spoken before the suit was filed. Mr. Combs offered Ms. Ventura 8 figures to silence her and prevent the filing of this lawsuit, he said. She rejected his efforts. So her people are saying he tried to silence her and she said, hell no. Okay? She said, hell no. So Ms. Ventura's case is the latest in a series of SA civil suits filed recently against prominent men in the music industry, including Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, the executive L.A. Reid, and Neil Portnow, the former head of the organization behind the Grammy Awards. Holy shit. I didn't know all of these suits were out there. Let me repeat that again. Ms. Ventura's case is the latest in a series of SA civil suits filed recently against prominent men in the music industry, including Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, the executive L.A. Reid, and Neil Portnow, the former head of the organization behind the Grammy Awards. Mr. Portnow has denied the accusations. Mr. Tyler and Mr. Reid have not responded. All right? So, with that being said, they talk about all of Diddy's accomplishments. I don't give a shit about that. So there's a couple of things in here that I wanted to point out. The suit pretty much shows Combs as a violent person who has assaulted, I hope I can say that, Miss Ventura, asked her to carry his hammer, if you know what I mean, in her purse, and the suit suggests that he was responsible for blowing up the car of a rival suitor. Hold the hell up. Blowing up the car of a rival suitor. In one incident, the suit says Mr. Combs dangled a friend of Miss Ventura's over a 17th floor hotel balcony. Y'all, I'm telling you, this stuff is crazy. In naming additional defendants, the court papers assert that others who worked for Mr. Combs had helped him to control Miss Ventura at times by threatening her with retribution, like suppressing her music if she did not obey his orders, or by helping to conceal his behavior. The suit, which named Mr. Combs and the number of associate companies as defendants, seeks unspecified damages. Child, look, it's so much in here. According to Mrs. Ventura's suit, she was swept into Mr. Combs' jet set lifestyle not long after meeting him and signing with Bad Boy, which released her debut album in 2006. But the suit says he soon began to assert an extraordinary level of command over her life. In addition to controlling her career, he paid for her car, apartments, and clothing, and even had access to her personal medical records. According to the suit, the results from an MRI scan she had from memory loss, possibly caused by D abuse, if you know what I mean, or by the attacks that she suffered from Mr. Combs, went directly to him. Okay. Hey, GSP. I'm sorry, you guys. Hey, Yuli. So pretty much he had access to her medical records, where the medical records pretty much came to him. Okay. Mr. Combs also provided Miss Ventura with a lot of D. A lot of, and I ain't talking about peen, I'm talking about the other D. I don't know if I could say the drugs. I don't know if I could say that. I don't know what I could say at this point on this live, but pretty much that often the violence became where it was multiple times each year. And the suit says Ms. Ventura never went to the police because she feared it would merely give Mr. Combs another excuse to hurt her. In one incident in Los Angeles in 2009, the suit says Mr. Combs became enraged when he saw Ms. Ventura talking to another talent agent, then pushed her into a car and kicked her repeatedly in the face, making her bleed. According to the suit, Mr. Combs then had his staff bring her to a hotel room and to recuperate for a week. She asked to go home to her parents, but Mr. Combs refused, the suit said. The suit said that after seeing the violent repercussions of rejecting Mr. Combs and the extent to which he would isolate her from her support network, Ms. Ventura felt that saying no to Mr. Combs would cost her something, her family, her friends, her career, or even her life. And though she tried to leave Mr. Combs, the suit said he sent his employees to lure her back in. In one incident described in the court papers, Ms. Ventura says that in early 2012, Mr. Combs grew so angry about her dating the rapper Kid Cudi that he said he would blow up the rapper's car. Around that time, the suit said Kid Cudi's car exploded in his driveway. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is insane. A few years into Ms. Ventura's relationship with Ms. Combs, the suit says he began coercing her to engage in a fantasy of his, this is getting explicit, pretty much her having freaky tales, like I said, with male workers, while he actually had a helping hand and took pictures and shot video. Sounds very R. Kelly-ish. All right. Now, according to the suit, Mr. Combs called these encounters freak-offs, which include costumes like masquerade masks and lingerie. They continue for years, taking place at high-end hotels across the United States and Mr. Combs' homes. The suit said that he instructed Ms. Ventura to search the websites of workers, male workers, and pretty much saying that D was supplied at these events as well. Okay. So yeah, it's a lot, you guys. I have the document. It's 35 pages. 35 pages. And like literally in one section alone, there's a section entitled, and it's the section 6 of page 20, Ms. Ventura tries to escape Mr. Combs' abuse. And they literally have like 104, 105, 106, all of these like examples of her trying to escape his abuse. One says anytime she tried to create distance between her and Mr. Combs, he used his networks to find her and convince her to return. On multiple occasions, Mr. Combs sent his employees. In 2011, during a rough patch of Mr. Combs and Ms. Ventura's relationship, Ms. Ventura had a brief relationship with musician Kid Cudi. And of course, we talked about that. Literally, she went to her parents' home in Connecticut where her mother took pictures of the bruises Mr. Combs had left on Ms. Ventura's body. So that, okay, so there's pictures. There's pictures. The civil suit that's out there, it's 35 pages. I have the whole entire thing. It's 35 pages. No way I'm about to read that, of course. I'm not. But they literally have step by step, literally February of 2012 during Paris Fashion Week, Mr. Combs told Ms. Ventura that he was going to blow up Kid Cudi's car. Like there are specific dates and everything. In 2005, Ms. Ventura spoke to a popular music manager at an after party in a hotel suite in Las Vegas. Mr. Combs saw her speaking to this manager and sternly told her to step into the bedroom adjoining the suite. In the bedroom, Mr. Combs beat Ms. Ventura severely. She ran from corner to corner of the room, trying to avoid Mr. Combs beating and kicking. When she tried to lock herself in the bathroom, and you guys, this is trigger warning, trigger warning. All right. Trigger warning. So for those who can't hear this, I understand this can be triggering, please remove yourself. Trigger warning again. So, and this is all alleged. All right. Punched and kicked her while she curled up under the toilet. Her screams were drowned out by loud music playing outside area of the hotel suite. When Mr. Combs' head of security and assistant saw Miss Ventura after the assault, they began to cry. Miss Ventura had 2 black eyes, a burst and bruised lip, and a huge welt on her forehead. There are so many incidents, like literally so many. As I said, it looks like it started at 104. There are so many incidents. Like I said, it's 35 pages long, you guys. 35 pages. 35 pages. This is crazy. This is crazy. And he's claiming, of course, she was about to write a tell-all book and, kept demanding $30 million. Here's my thing, though. One is saying she was demanding $30 million. Her side is saying they had discussions about this prior to the suit, and he was trying to give her a disclosed amount to shut her up, and she denied it. Whew. Now, Diddy is known for... Now, I don't know about the other women, but I do know there has been allegedly from his former bodyguard to other people saying that Misa was actually 17, maybe 18 years old when she got with Diddy, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know for sure, allegedly. But from my understanding, she was really young. And I know Diddy wasn't like older like he is now, but he was substantially older than her. So, the fact that Cassie is 19 years old when she's saying she met Diddy doesn't shock me. Does not shock me. I'm just shocked that she's bold to actually come out with this. First of all, she was able to leave him because she ended up leaving him, getting with her trainer, ended up having a baby. Apparently, she is living a happy life. But the fact that she's willing to come out with this, I don't think any of Diddy's women have actually come out and said anything like this. Now, apparently, before Kim passed away, allegedly they were saying she was writing a book. Y'all remember that? They said allegedly she was writing a book. Now, we didn't necessarily know what that book was, but allegedly she was writing one. So this is interesting. This is damn interesting. So I'm trying to see, what are you guys thinking? Let me see what you guys are saying about this. I'm not shocked. Makes you wonder, if this is going to trial, this is going to be better than the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. I don't know if this will. Y'all think it's going to go to trial? You know what? I'll tell you this much. It seems like a lot of people are getting exposed lately. I don't know if this is just the day of reckoning. This is just the time for people. What's done in the dark is coming to light type of situation. But a lot of people are getting exposed. A lot of people. A lot of people. I'm led to believe that there's always been something not quite right with me from Diddy, and rumors of scandals around his name has been fairly consistent over the years. Yeah, it's always been rumors about him. Hope this ain't true. Listen, I believe all of that because Diddy is a mobster. Allegedly, no one has yet to cancel this man. Allegedly. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I could be wrong, but I believe her because she has been really quiet and she really has nothing to gain. Yeah, when you really think about it, because she sees that she's been able to move on and she's happy. So it makes you wonder where, after she's been able to move on and have a child and live her life, why would she come out with this now? You know what I mean? Like, why? So it's like when I was reading through this, and again, I didn't have time after work to read through all of it. You guys, it gave me chills. It gave me chills. And I'm not saying that people won't lie, but as detailed as this is, as detailed as it is, it makes you wonder. It really makes you wonder. You guys, some of these words, please asterisk them, please. You know, certain these words, even when spelling them out, can be a trigger for the system for YouTube. I'm up here thinking about how his daughters are reacting to this. This is deep. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they've heard a lot about their father. Unfortunately, both the sons and the daughters. I don't think this will go to trial. I think he's going to pay it all. Maybe, but my thing is this: they said 8 figures. 8 figures. So 8 figures is a lot of money. And if her attorney is saying that he offered her 8 figures and she rejected it, is this about money? Is this about money? You know what I mean? Because if she rejected it, maybe she just truly at this point wants it to be out there. Y'all think this is why Diddy gave back his artist publishing to put him in a good light? Possibly. Maybe he knew this was about to come out because, yeah, I heard about that. I didn't know if I could believe it, but I heard that he was trying to give back his artist publishing. But for a lot of them, it's a little too late. Like Craig Mack. Craig Mack is gone. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, I don't even know who it would go to. I mean, hopefully he's giving them to the family. But at this point, publishing is good, but if I'm not mistaken, the way it works is when those songs were really, really powerful and was constantly on the radio, that's where the money was really, really made back then. So, I mean, yes, it's good for people to have a publishing, but I don't know. It wouldn't be public, but I hope so. It'll be good as the OJ trial. Yeah, civil suit, I don't know, but hopefully they will allow people to give us the deets. I don't think he's going to let this go to trial. It's kind of like the person that robs a store getting comfortable and keep doing it until they get caught up. Yeah. Diddy is nasty. I was 18 when he tried to. Whoa. Yuli? You? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, Yuli, you want to come up here? I don't know if that's something you want to talk about. It's allegedly, though. We're going to do allegedly. But oh my gosh, these have been rumors about him for years. I know this man's nasty, and this is why I would believe everything. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the women from making the band comes forward. At this point, typically when one person is bold enough to make these allegations, people follow suit. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Stays with her foot on his neck. Yeah, that is true. She is definitely somebody who hasn't been afraid to speak on certain things. Meeting him in person, my impression was he's disgusting. He is evil. You have a weird feeling about him. All right, well, Yuli, if you want to come up, but you just gotta watch certain things you say. You know how this works. There's certain things that you cannot say. So I'm gonna drop the link, and everything is alleged, and just say, allegedly. I know, Yuli, you like this is your story, but just say allegedly, just for the sake of the channel, because I'm a baby at this. So I'm gonna drop the link, but holy crap. I tell you, my Chris crew be having stories and testimonies. I tell you. Oh my gosh. Yes, allegedly. When you come up here to talk, just allegedly, all of that. So, but yeah. And I'm reading some of it. It gave me chills, y'all. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. It is really disturbing. And y'all pray for her. Pray for her, because this is real, like, serious at this point. Even the rumors that everybody is saying in here, the rumors that we have all heard, it's always been where Diddy has allegedly come off like a bully. So, you know what I mean? Okay, so it looks like what they're saying on here. I just got an alert, Yuli, saying that your Android Chrome, which has a bug that causes an echo. So I hope there's not an echo. And it says it looks like that they've informed you also. Okay, hold on. She's came back out. I'm gonna wait for her to come back in. Where can you find? You know what? I'm gonna see if there's a way that I can post it on my community wall. So you guys can look at it because it's long. But I think all you gotta do is like Google it, and you'll be able to find somebody who has it. Everybody's posting it everywhere at this point. But if you can't find it, Nene, and it's really hard for you to find, let me know, because I done downloaded it. Damn it. I have definitely done a download already on it. So I have it, and it is what it is. So yes, I spoke about exactly for years, for the rest of someone's life. You know what I mean? For the rest of someone's life. I'm gonna put the link down again, Yuli. Let me know if you have it. But yeah. Okay. All right, Yuli. Let me see if there's an echo or anything like that. Let me add you.
Let me know.
Okay, okay, say something. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you got something in the background like a TV or something on? Yuli. Yuli, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Yuli. Okay. Yuli.
It's not working.
Okay. All right, you guys. I don't know what's going on with her stuff. We're gonna see again. Let me see. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me see while we're trying to see what's going on. Remember when Chappelle did Making the Band and play Diddy? Yeah. Let me see. Dave was dropping gems on the Chappelle show. The Farnsworth Bentley umbrella dude, forgot about him. Exactly. Everyone's reporting on this. Let me see. Everyone is reporting on this. They could have give me Thanksgiving. I'll give them more of this in 2 weeks. I need peace from these celebrities. Yeah, I mean, I heard you, Yuli. I don't know what's going on though with I don't know if it's your headset or something like that, but I heard you just fine. But it was like you kept muting it and unmuting it. So you want to try one more time? If you want to try one more time. But yeah, it has been a lot these past couple of weeks. Like I even said yesterday in the Hot Topics panel, it has been back to back to back stuff. So definitely, yeah, try it again. I don't know if you're on a headset or you could try another device, but whatever your device is, the system is already saying it does cause an echo. So I don't know if it's your Android or whatever, but whatever device you've used in the past where you've called in, use that one because that one works just fine. But yeah, it's been a lot of stuff, but it's been a lot of people who have been exposed. It truly is like a day of reckoning of exposing a lot of celebrities. And I don't know what it is. It used to be a time where celebrities could keep stuff under wraps. Hell, not anymore. Not anymore. It is deep. And when I tell you this 35 pages, do y'all really think 35 pages worth can be blatant lies? Y'all let me know. What do y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think Cassie is lying. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Cassie is telling the truth. Okay? 1 in the chat if she is lying. 2 in the chat if she is telling the truth. Yeah, the last days. Hey, is it Jeremiah or is it Jeremiah? I'm assuming. Hello, how are you? I don't think I've ever seen you before on here, but welcome. All right, let me try you again, Yuli.
I hope this works.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. All right, mamas, go ahead and tell your story, but just do the allegedlys. I know, but just do the allegedlys.
First and foremost, I'm gonna just say that this is all allegedly, is all my experience, my opinion. Okay.
Yes, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. So tell us what you were saying. So go ahead and tell the story.
So I was 18 years old. I was working at Ricky's. If you guys from New York know, Ricky's NYC was the place for you to find all your wigs or your makeup, crazy shit you wanted to put on. You found it there. I was working at Ricky's in 56th Street, Columbus Circle. He lives in 58th Street, Columbus. Well, at that time, he lived in Columbus Circle, 58th Street. Well, our store normally used to close around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night. And in about 3 blocks, not even 3 blocks, about 3 stores up the block, there was a gentleman's club. And if you guys been in New York, I'm guessing you guys will see it right out of getting out of the A train, about 2 blocks down.
Mm-hmm.
So I was coming out with my homegirl. So at the time, it was me and my homegirl coming right out of the store, closing it up. And we were walking to the train station. And he comes out of the gentleman's club, and he's walking with like 3 other men in black suits, and he's walking towards the car, and we were coming out, and he saw us, and he solicited, like he actually called us, me and my friend, and me were, we were young, we were 18, she was like 17, I was 18, and he had from both of us. I'm just saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say what it was, but he solicited that from both of us and said, hey, you guys want to come to my house?
Oh wow, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay,
Now,
continue.
I'm a kid. I already had man at the time. We were not thinking about none of that shit because we were, we're trying to get home. It's 12 o'clock at night. Who the fuck wants to be outside when you got to work the next day? So we going home and we just avoided it. But personally, he stopped us. Like he didn't just kept walking. He stopped us. Like he stopped all 3 people in front of 2 girls, 2 minors at that, because you're a grown man at that,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Allegedly. Wait, at the time you're saying you were a minor?
I was 18. I just had turned 18.
Oh, 18.
It was literally like
Okay,
a
but you
month.
said who else was with you? You're saying somebody with you.
My friend is 17.
Oh, okay. Allegedly.
Because
All right.
she still had 2 more months before turning 18.
Gotcha. But you guys, I'm assuming, looked relatively young.
Yeah, obviously, you're
Right,
18. You still look like a teenager at 18.
right.
So yeah, so we were just it was just literally like all 3 of them, and then him in the middle, and he asked us, and we were like, okay, now we're trying to go home, flirt, try to coast, and then he's like, no, you guys want to come, you can have some liquor, we have some, he also enticed that as well. So we just know we're trying to go home. So after that, we went home and I left it alone. But he was always one that you could always see him coming out of that gentleman's club every Saturday, like on clockwork.
Wow.
Now, again, I'm saying this allegedly. This is my
Allegedly.
opinion, my experience. I was
Allegedly.
18 at the time.
And so you were saying that at that time you even felt bad vibes from him, even
Oh
at
yeah, no, honey, that feels weird when you meet him. It's not like you meeting, like I've met other celebrities. Because working at Ricky's, you got the opportunity. You work with different people, and most of the time, I even met Zac Efron. I met during I was working at Ricky's. I have met the guy that was in Heroes. I don't know what's his name, Zachary something or other. I met him through there. I even met Ned Cannon, dude, through Ricky's. Like I've met a lot of celebrities just working on that place, and I worked there from 18 till I was like 21.
got you. So you've met and encountered a lot of people who had names, but what vibe did you feel from him allegedly when you met him? What was the vibe that you felt?
Dark, I'll be honest with you, dark. He
Really?
makes you feel weird. He makes you feel like intimidated, like
Got
he's pushing an aura on you. I'm not gonna say but it feels weird, to be
mm,
honest with you. And that's why I believe that girl, because he does look like that person. Now,
wow.
this is all, like I said, this is all my opinion.
Your opinion allegedly. I get it. I get it. Wow. And so you guys was teenagers at the time.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I
you
mean,
always
here's
saw him
the
come out
thing.
of that place at the same time, dude. It was like it was like clockwork.
Wow. So but the thing is though, I mean, again, Cassie says in this court document, she was 19. apparently Misa was in her teens allegedly when she started talking to Diddy, allegedly. So, it doesn't sound far stretched, but again, we just got to say allegedly because,
Yeah, no, allegedly, definitely allegedly. I ain't gonna say nothing but allegedly. Like I said, my opinion, my thoughts, my everything. But it I swear to you, I believe it because he's the only person. I've never met somebody that's given me so much weird vibes, and I've met some messed up people, but I have never had that as weird vibe as I've had when I met that man. And even my friend told me, he's like, Julie, did you feel that? I was like, no, no, ma'am, no, no, no.
oh. And that was your first and your last time encountering him?
We saw him one or two times and he said hi, but we never, like I said, we didn't want to go that way. There was something there that was no, it was like,
So
dude,
that
when
first
you meet
time,
somebody and
yeah, that
like something in your head is telling you, get away.
right. That intuition is
That
telling you that it's, red flag, keep moving.
oh yes,
So
yes, yes,
that was the first time y'all allegedly met him and he offered that. And then after that, y'all saw him a couple of times, but he just said hi and kept it moving.
yeah.
Got it. Got it. Whew. All right. Well, you know what? Thank you for coming up and sharing. But yeah, I am familiar with Ricky, so I definitely know what you're talking about. As far as the store is concerned. But yeah, this is gonna be quite interesting to see where this goes, especially again, no one has ever been this bold ever
Mm-mm.
when it comes to Diddy. And the thing is, again, like I said earlier, Misa went off on her social media page not too long ago. And everybody assumed she was talking about Diddy. She didn't say no names, but after Justin's alleged DUI, she flipped out. And that was literally a couple of months ago. So the fact that she did that and now this is coming out, it makes me wonder if there's going to be a couple of people at this point who's going to come out. That's why I was like, what is this, like a surviving Diddy situation? Because it typically never fails that when one is willing to come out, others are willing to be open and come out as well.
And
So
I believe, I'll be honest with you, I think they should. Because at this moment, I don't know how this man has gotten so many problems with all the darkness he has behind it. Because I'll be honest with you, and this is all allegedly, again, allegedly. He has more rumors than what R. Kelly had behind his back.
yeah,
So,
interesting enough, you got a valid point there because that's what a lot of people are saying. Now, again, this is all alleged. This is all for entertainment purposes only. I have to say all of that. But
GPS, yes, I know. Tupac too. Me too,
yeah,
girl. I
like
know.
when you really think about it, this man has had so many allegations. We even heard him. For those who are from New York or definitely know about New York radio, we have even heard when the locks went off about Diddy and the publishing situation. Remember, was it the locks? It was with what's his name? Dang it, what is his name? The ones who sat up there and ate up Dipset not too long ago. Jada Kiss. Jada Kiss. When Jada Kiss was a part of the locks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, remember when the locks was on Angie Martinez exposing him and Diddy came on there trying to act innocent and they got so mad. It's been people who have been out there saying everything from publishing to, what I'm saying? Like, for example, 50 Cent, because 50 Cent don't give a damn. 50
Oh,
Cent
yeah.
done made allegations towards him. Like, literally, with that time when he, I guess, apparently had that talk with what's his name? Fabulous or whatever the case may be, when they was like, why we ain't party together, and 50 was talking about that. People have been making allegations regarding 50 for a very long time. And yes, a lot of times those rumors have been much louder than R. Kelly's. The thing with R. Kelly was there was a videotape.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There was
There
a
was actual
videotape.
physical proof, which is where I'm saying again, this man has been smart about his because if allegedly again, if you've noticed, almost everybody around him that has helped him gotten up there, where are they now?
Child, child, you
I'm
speaking.
just saying, dude, I don't want to go into let's just not go into schematics here because Ooh, I
Look,
have
at this point, I may have to look. I may have to start doing like memberships and Patreons at this point because this going a lot of this stuff probably gonna have to be behind the wall type of conversations because I mean, but the thing is not a secret that these things are out there. Hell, his former apparently bodyguard, what's that
yeah.
name? You know who I'm talking about? They constantly doing interviews. He's constantly doing them. He has exposed Diddy. So it's it's been a lot out there, but everything has kind of been just like swept under the rug or people just ignored it. I don't know if people gonna ignore this 35 pages worth of back-to-back situations that she's describing on what happened to her dealing with Diddy. Oh, thank you, Jeremiah. Gene Deal, that's his name. Y'all look up Gene Deal anywhere on YouTube. He's gonna give you story after story after story. He's gonna give you story after story. So 50 been attacking Diddy because of those weird parties he been having. Think 50 is just trolling, but there's truth behind it. Yeah, 50 don't care. I have a love-hate relationship with 50 because of the way that he can be when it comes to women. But the
Yeah.
reality is he is very fearless in his approach sometimes with some of these male celebrities. He don't care. Hell, I don't think he care with anybody, but yeah,
Yeah,
he
but 50 got the best part of it all. Come on. Look how 50 got into the game. Let's just leave it at that. He came in from legends.
yeah,
He didn't come on from, oh, let's just grab on like a leech from, like Diddy did from Biggie. He came in with legends, dude. Look who Dr. Dre is.
yeah, and Eminem. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's not even go farther than that. Like that's what I'm saying. So at this, I would understand 50's reaction and the way he's attacking shit because at the end of the day, comparing the how the roads were paved, dude, Diddy, you ain't hold nothing in it. You're asking for more. You're asking for a world that you have never put in work to create.
Whew. Is this y'all? I'm telling you, and everybody is talking about it right now. Everyone is talking about it. Like it's crazy at this point. Like this is gonna be top news for a minute because again, he was seen for a very long time as being untouchable, and wasn't I just work? I think you were on the live yesterday, right, Yuli?
Yeah.
What did not just say yesterday how people are real quick? Like I think I was talking about Krishan, how she's real quick to feel like she's untouchable. And I gave an example how Will Smith was untouchable for 30 years, but now all of this stuff is coming out. There's no such thing as being untouchable.
No.
It's not that
No, money can buy you time. Money
money,
can buy you the
but
time.
it's not going to be able to hide everything forever.
Exactly. It will buy you the time, but don't get me wrong. Once that little coin starts getting a little bit more heavy, your dirt is gonna become public news.
Yeah. 35 pages. Yeah, 35 pages. And like I said, can people lie? Can people make up stuff? Can lawyers be able? I mean, look, anything is possible. But when y'all start to really dig deep into those 35 pages, it's intense, it's detailed. It just don't feel like it's made up, in my opinion. It just does not feel like it's made up. We're gonna have to wait and see though. But it doesn't. When they lost the Ciroc deal, I knew he was gonna get cooked. Oh, you think after the Ciroc deal, that was a sign that things was over for him? No one is untouchable at this point. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think any of us do. But the fact is, she thinks she's untouchable, and I think it's proven time and time again. Anyone can be touched. Anyone can be touched. Anyone can get exposed. The guy that confused Arthur, who's in jail right now, said, did he pay him to do it? He said he was terrified. Yeah, that's I know who you're talking about.
It's allegedly, but we
It's
know. We
allegedly.
know.
Exactly. It's
But we
allegedly.
know.
No, we
DSP,
don't
we
know
know.
nothing. We don't know. It's allegedly. It's allegedly because that situation I feel is about to get uglier too.
Oh.
I
But
think
we are trying to find out though, because come on.
well the
That's like
thing
one of the biggest mysteries we have right now.
yeah, I mean, but the thing is because he decided that the guy, of course, that she's speaking about, because he decided to keep doing interviews and run his mouth. Now he's caught up in some stuff. I wouldn't be shocked if he's about to expose stuff left and right at this point because he's literally stuck in a bind at this point. So, but yeah, but it's all of it is allegedly. We don't know
Allegedly.
nothing. until it's proven. But yeah, we've heard the rumors for years. We've heard the rumors for years. Yep, those Ciroc boys got allegations against. Oh, Jeremiah, welcome to the channel, baby. Welcome to the channel, because you know what I'm saying. I love when my crew is bold and able, you know what I'm saying, to give some insight and some information. Yeah. So allegedly though, but yeah, no, it's so. What do you guys think? Do you think? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think this is going to be swept under the rug and there's going to be a high amount paid off, or this is just the beginning? Y'all let me know. Is it going to be paid off? Is it going to be swept under the rug? Or is this is just the beginning? I would like to know what y'all think on this situation. Because to me, I don't know, y'all. It can go either way. It can go either way. Because remember, R. Kelly stuff was swept under the rug for a good period of time. Even in trial, it was able to get swept under the rug, allegedly. So, you know, it can happen, but then years later, he finally got caught up. So I'm trying to figure out at this point, what do you guys think? You
I
think it's
think it's gonna I think it's gonna run its course until he runs out of enough money or he has spent enough money to know, dang, I can't make this go away anymore. That's how I think it's gonna go.
You think so? You think people trying to dry him out? You think people trying to dry him out with his money at this point?
What other, let's be honest right now. What deal do you see Diddy making right now? Do you see him making money? Would you see him on the spotlight like that right now?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's where I think this is coming from. You're not there anymore. You're not making that type of money anymore. You don't see, you're not as untouchable as you think you are right now because your name is not in the spotlight. But now that it's going to be in the spotlight, it's going to be for something that is completely negative. And lawyers can make shit happen, but they can also hold the case till like there's nothing left.
Well,
And
you
if
know
she
what
wants to,
they say. You know
if
what they.
she's really coming for him, she's gonna come for his money first. She's gonna dry him out first.
Well, you know what they say. They say when people are in their prime and they have some ish on them, when people are on the in their prime, they are protected until they're no longer in their prime and they're not making a lot of money. And then all of a sudden stuff comes out. Because when you really
Yeah.
think about it, R. Kelly, when he was in his prime, this stuff kept getting swept under the rug until he was not in his prime anymore and his money was running out. Bill Cosby. He did stuff. Apparently, those was allegations were going on from the 70s to the 80s. There
Yes.
was nobody about to touch Bill Cosby during the 80s and the early 90s when he had the Cosby Show in a different world. Then all of a
Mhm.
sudden, 30, 40 years later, now this is coming out. Diddy literally was untouchable for a good 30 years. Now all of a sudden, this stuff is coming out. So it just makes you wonder. It's like, and it's like almost, it almost feels like, because you know how people say a lot of people are industry puppets. It makes you wonder if you have to have a certain something on you to be able to get to certain heights. So then that way, when things hit the fan, people got stuff on you. Because it just seems like all of these people, they always come, there's always a scandal. In the end, there's always some type of scandal. Now we got
Yeah.
Will Smith with a damn scandal, Diddy with a scandal. It's just like at this point, I'm like, damn, can anybody come out of this industry clean? Like, can anyone come out of this industry clean? This is crazy. This is completely insane. But you know what? Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. What black celeb y'all think is next? Nene, what black celeb he's gonna deny? No, he's already denying it. He's already denying. But my thing is he going to be able to pay enough for this to get swept under the rug, or is Cassie gonna say, I don't give a damn how much money you give me, my truth is my truth, and I'm putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm wondering. I think Cassie is gonna do a nice sit down interview. You think so? Who was she doing? Who was she do an interview with? That's what I
If
want
she
to
good,
know.
if she good, she'll get Oprah's friend. What's her name?
Gail King.
Yes.
You think Gail King would be good on that
Is
interview?
she good? Is she good? Hell yeah.
Well, is she friends with Diddy?
I hope not.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, but then again, if she got a job to do. I don't know if that would even matter. Kid Cudi also back. Oh, so Kid Cudi is also supposed to see Jeremiah. You know what? Welcome, welcome. Bring your friends over here too, because thank you. Because I was wondering if Kid Cudi backed up the story, because allegedly Kid Cudi, she said allegedly Diddy threatened to blow up the car, and next thing you know, in his driveway, that car blew up. Like seriously, he only became popping again, dating the city girl, and now it makes you wonder if Carisha gonna come out with something. I doubt it though. She's still in her prime, trying to, be able to be loyal, I assume. Cassie was sitting quietly, and then bang with it. So I believe she's well prepared, at least in her case. Yeah, possibly. They build you up to tear you down. Diddy is no longer needed by whomever. He was making a lot of money, or he stepped on some toes and someone is humbling him. Hello. Hello. Because it just seems like I'm like, this is whoo-hoo. And the fact that it came out, I'm sure there's probably been a lot of things, a lot of cases when it comes to him, but we just never heard about it because it was swept under the rug. This ain't getting swept under the rug. I wonder if it was a done type of deal between Cassie P and fell through. Her life changed the moment she left Diddy, and then for the better. It seems she could have let go and forgave. Her life changed the moment she left Diddy. Um, up a big allegedly. Look, a big allegedly. Oh Lord, look at y'all. Now y'all going all over the place with other celebs and they daddies and stuff. You have to answer for all the wrongs you've done at some point. You got a point, Shayla. Whether
Yeah.
it's on this earth or the afterlife, what you do is eventually you got to pay for what you do. You have to. I don't know about Oprah, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about Gayle King. I think we need someone fresh. What's the lady's name? Was it Robin? What's the other lady? The tall lady.
What tall lady?
The tall lady. She got short hair. She actually interviewed Bobby Brown at one point. What is her name? Is it Robin Roberts or something like that? I know y'all know who I'm talking about. Maybe her. Maybe her. Y'all know who I'm talking about though. She's really tall. At one point I think she had the big C, and she ended up in remission or whatever. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
We probably do, and we just need to see a picture. Remember, half of the crew
Robin
here, we
Roberts.
do
That is
something.
her name. Robin Roberts. I think Robin Roberts would do a good job. I think Robin Roberts would do a good job. Yeah, the only thing about Keefe D saying something is, does he have proof or is he just talking? If he don't have proof, I don't know how that's gonna help him. Yeah, for real, Shayla. This is what it
I
seems
mean, to get through from the '90s, B, that's gonna be the.
like. Yeah. Robin Roberts. I think she would do a good job. I think at this point we've seen enough. I mean, and I ain't shading or being hateful, but I just think we've seen enough of Oprah and Gayle. I think Robin Roberts would be pretty dope doing an interview with her. I think she would do a really good job, asking all of the right questions and stuff. So hopefully, she does do an interview, but at the same time, in this situation, she may kind of just stay, to herself and let the lawyers handle it from this point. Because if some of the stuff that is said in this packet here, this court case, she probably fearful to even leave her home at this point. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's probably like that. And now she has a child. So y'all definitely positive energy and prayers to her, because I would say it takes someone really, really bold to come out with this. Really, really bold. Because again, just some of the stuff that she was saying, it's just like I feel for them. And I understand she's with that guy who's a personal trainer and everything, but like you guys say, money can make things happen. So, you guys definitely send positive energy towards her, because this was a bold move. We need Gayle to interview Diddy then, because baby, she broke. Yeah, y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Remember that he flipped out, and I was just, and Gayle King was looking at him like, if you don't sit your ass down, like if you don't sit your ass down, I'm trying to interview you when you sitting up there. Y'all killing me with this. Sit down. So, with an existing lawsuit, it wouldn't be wise for her to do an interview right now. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't, and I for some reason I feel like she's not. I think once this is all said and done, she will though. I'm gonna watch R. Kelly interview again. Yeah, it was very ridiculous. It really was an interview. He just kept on crying and acting a fool. So yeah, you guys. Yeah, oh yeah, Robert. When Gail was talking, it was ridiculous. So yeah, you guys. I guess we're gonna have to sit back and see. We're gonna hit now. With that being said, like I said, I have that information from the court documents with the actual case. It's 35 pages. The other, when I was reading from the beginning, that actually came from the New York Times. Okay, that came from the New York Times. So I'm coming with legit sources, reading from actual articles that are legit. Okay, so yeah, New York Times, and again, the court document is thick. It's thick. As a matter of fact, maybe, just maybe, we can dissect that. Like once you guys get it and read it, we'll come back with the live and have a whole conversation about the whole entire document. Do y'all want to do that? Put a one in the chat if you do want to just have a chance to read everything. And we can come back with another live to talk about it, or put a two in the chat and say, hell nah. So put a one in the chat if you want to come back after reading the court documents, or put a two in the chat and say no. And, it'll be like a no, and we'll just wait to see if some other people come out. Y'all let me know, and then we'll kind of go from there. But it is long. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's long, 35 pages. So it's one of those things, and I'm sure my friends who are attorneys, they're gonna be able to read it with no problem. But it's definitely very detailed. Let's see. Diddy probably thought he was a gatekeeper. He was above the elites that put him on. Possibly. But one thing that you will always learn, everyone has a boss. Everyone has a boss. And this is why we need to stop with the illusion that some of these people who claim they're bosses, are they really bosses? Because at one point they alleged that he owned Ciroc. Then we find out he didn't own Ciroc. And if he did, it was a very small percentage. He was pretty much a spokesperson for Ciroc. We don't really know what Diddy actually owns and what he doesn't own. So a lot of the times we're getting the illusion of boss energy, but really the bosses are the people behind these people. Those are the real bosses. Okay. So it's like at the end of the day, they appear to us as if they're bosses, because in our community, it's like someone makes millions of dollars, we thinking they top boss energy, but there's always a boss behind them that's making even more money. And that's just what it is. When the news came across my phone, I almost dropped my phone. Yeah, for real. I was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, Cassie, like for real. One. Okay, one. Sorry, had to get to my bed. No worries, Julie. One. Okay. All right, y'all. So, look, we will come back then. We'll come back when we, read everything, and maybe we'll come back and we can talk about it. Diddy was false preaching about black-owned business, but ain't owned none of his stuff. Right. This is what I'm saying. And I think that's what social media is doing also. Social media is almost like removing the curtain from the wizard. At one point, like, celebrities were mysterious, and celebrities, gave this but social media has caused a lot of people to get exposed for what they really are. And so you no longer have that mystique when it comes to celebrities. Eventually, people's stuff it comes out. And so at one point, I'm sure, especially in the early 90s, mid 90s, early 2000s, people thought Diddy owned a lot of the stuff and he was a boss of all bosses. But as time has gone on, him and other people are coming out with stuff left and right where you're like, okay, well, who's really the boss? Because a lot of people thought that he owned Ciroc. They did. And they thought that they were supporting Ciroc meant supporting Diddy, a black-owned business. All right, so Jeremiah, you want to come back too? Okay, well, we'll do that for sure. It's probably going to take y'all a couple of days, so we'll probably have to come back like next week or something like that. And next week is Thanksgiving. We'll figure it out. I just feel like this isn't over. So we're going to come back probably with a couple of lives in regards to this. A lot of people purchase Ciroc to support Black-owned business only for the company or to be Black. Exactly. It's an illusion. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for coming, of course, at the last minute in regards to this. For those who haven't yet, please like the video, share the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. This is deep, y'all. This is deep. I'm going to try my best to upload the document so you guys can have it. But it wasn't that hard to find. So I'm sure you guys can find the 35 pages worth of information. I'm sure you guys can. But yeah, it's out there. It's out there at this point. So you guys may want to go on tonight to look for it and download it immediately before it disappears. Because I wouldn't be shocked if they start deleting stuff left and right to try to get rid of this. Imagine if Marilyn Monroe had an Instagram and the veil has been lifted with the internet. Exactly. It's no longer that mystique when it comes to celebrities. So it appears the New York Adult Survivors Act expires. Oh, wait a minute, Tashonda. Hold up, rewind. Hold up. The New York Survivors Act expires. What do you mean by expires? Meaning that no longer people after that can't, like, explain to me what that is really quick. What happens after November 24th? And what happens if people come out before the 24th? Good night, you guys. If you guys can't stay, because Tashonda just dropped something here, and now I'm really trying to figure out what's going on here. So what does this mean? And let me see if I can look it up in the process, because that may be quite interesting as far as this is concerned. So you said it's called the New York Adult Survivors Act. Okay, so it is New York state legislation enacted in May of 2022, which amends state law to allow alleged victims of SO for which the statute of limitations have been lapsed to file civil suits for a 1-year period from November 24th of 2022 to November 24th of 2023. Let me repeat that again. The Adult Survivors Act, ASA, is a New York state legislation enacted in May 2022, which amends state law to allow alleged victims of SO for which the statute of limitations have lapsed to file civil suits for a 1-year period from November 24th of 2022 to November 24th of 2023. And she did file this in Manhattan. So there it is. There it is. So she made sure it was in that time frame, because she's saying this happened all the way back from 2005, 2006 to when she left him. So that it may be that she made sure she filed it before it ends, which you have a point, Tashonda. Is it possible that other people are going to come out before that date? Because today is the 16th and the 24th. Hell, ain't the 24th like the day after Thanksgiving? Yes, that's Black Friday. That's Black Friday. And if I'm not mistaken, most places going to be closed. At least the courts, I think, is going to be closed that day. So when you really think about it, they may really only have until the 22nd. They may only really have until the 22nd. Yeah. So I just looked at it. Thank you for that, Tashonda. Yeah, timing is definitely everything. So yeah, why it's civil and not criminal? Because at a certain point, and I thought for some reason they removed the statute of limitations for the criminal side too, if I'm not mistaken. But I guess, I don't know if that's state by state, but it looks like maybe she can't file criminal, but she can file civil. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. And it makes me wonder if other people are going to come out. Y'all, this is one of them things that we're going to have to sip and watch. We are going to have to sip and watch, because that's deep, y'all. That is deep. So GSP, like, I'm back. Yeah, I was about to end it until Tashonda dropped that bomb. And I was like, oh, wait a minute now. Let me look up that. So yeah, that may explain why this is civil and why and why this is happening right before the 24th. So we'll see. We shall see. You already know I'm gonna stay on it, and you know, of course, all of the elite gossip sites and stuff, they gonna have tea way before I do. And then what'll happen is we'll just come back and we'll discuss it. Yes, she did say that. She did say that, and I read that. I was trying to read it in the most professional way without being explicit. But yeah, that he was filming her. That's why I said it's very R. Kelly-ish. It's very R. Kelly-ish. I was looking for the lawsuit and came across that. Yeah. And I appreciate you sharing that. Only the DA can charge criminal. This will get her money and shame him publicly. I really think the woman from Making the Band will be next. You talking about Aubrey or Audrey, what her name was? Yeah, possibly. All right, y'all. So with that being said, I thank you guys for coming at the last minute to talk about this. Please continue in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. We are going to stay on top of this and see how this goes, because this is deep. This is deep, and it's disturbing, and it really brought, when you guys read the document, it's going to bring chills. It's really going to bring chills, but we're going to come back. You guys find it. If you guys can't find it, let me know, but you guys find it, and then we're going to come back later on to talk about it and really get into detail about it as much as we can on live, at least. So with that being said, you guys, I will catch you on the next video. Have a wonderful evening. Toodles.